Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the NFL to its core. A move so explosive, so unprecedented, that it could alter the entire landscape of the 2026 season. This isn't just hypothetical. My sources, rock solid and deeply embedded within the front offices, just confirmed something huge, something so classified that it might actually be the biggest secret in football right now. We're talking about a player who is currently making waves in Houston, a star on the rise, elite in every sense of the word, and who's about to be the central figure in what could be the most shocking trade in recent NFL history. This is not speculation. This is insider information that will leave you breathless. And trust me, what I'm about to reveal is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a secret so big, so carefully hidden, that it might even have the league's top brass sweating in their suits. Get ready, because in the next few moments, everything you thought you knew about NFL trade scenarios is about to be turned upside down. Now, let me tell you, the NFL universe is in a frenzy right now. Phones are ringing off the hook, executives are in encrypted meetings, and the whispers are growing louder by the hour. This isn't just a rumor, it's a covert operation in motion. Important GMs, NFL insiders, and even league legends have been caught whispering about a seismic deal that could redefine the NFC's power structure. The silence is deafening, but I have a feeling I know who's behind it. This move, it's not just about filling a gap. It's about domination, strategy, and rewriting the future. It's an elite player, one of the best in the league, who's about to switch teams, and the implications are staggering. They're calling it the trade of the decade, and I'm here to tell you it's happening now. So what's the context? What's the landscape that makes this trade not just plausible but absolutely necessary? Let's dive into the current chaos. The San Francisco 49ers, a franchise with a storied history, a team that's been knocking on the Super Bowl door for years, finds itself in a state of philosophical flux. After coming agonizingly close in 2022 and again in 2023, including that heartbreaking loss to Kansas City and the nail-biting showdown last season, the Niners are desperate for an edge. Shanahan's offense, always innovative, has been predicated on a dominant rushing attack and a smart, efficient passing game. But as we saw last season, injuries and lack of depth up front have made them vulnerable. Their offensive line, their core strength, took a hit. Trent Williams, still a top-tier tackle, is aging, and their protection has occasionally broken down at critical moments. Their battle in the trenches needs reinforcements, and they're searching for an answer that can tip the scales back in their favor. Behind the scenes, the 49ers have been relentless. Private jets flying across the country, secret meetings in discreet locations, and mysterious phone calls exchanged in codes only a handful of insiders understand. The league's best minds are working overtime, trying to manipulate the cap, make room for this potential acquisition, and navigate the treacherous waters of NFL ownership's tight-lipped policies. The whispers tell us that the Niners, under John Lynch's sharp eye and Kyle Shanahan's strategic genius, have identified someone, a player whose current team, the Houston Texans, might be willing to part ways with. And it's not just any player. This is a cornerstone, a difference maker, a game changer that could instantly elevate San Francisco to elite status once more. Now, here's where things get even more intriguing. The leaked intel points to a name that has been quietly bubbling in NFL circles, a player who until recently was considered untouchable. But now, all bets are off. Because this player, a true star in his position, is about to become the centerpiece of probably the most meticulously planned blockbuster deal of the year. And then, they found him. I'm talking about Titus Howard. Yes, Titus Howard, the fierce, technically gifted, and highly versatile offensive tackle from Houston. The player critics have been raving about, the guy who's been quietly putting up Pro Bowl caliber seasons in Houston despite the Texans' tumultuous rebuild. Howard, born on May 23, 1996, and now 29 years old, entered the NFL with high expectations after a historic first-round selection, the 23rd pick overall back in 2019. He's a product of Alabama State, where he made history as the first player from that school to be drafted in the first round. Talk about a trailblazer. From the moment he stepped onto the NFL stage, Howard displayed a rare combination of raw power and technical finesse. Let me break down his game for you. This guy is a mauler in the trenches. Standing at around 65 and weighing roughly 320 pounds, his NFL Combine performance was impressive, a player built for the highest levels of competition. Over his career, he's been a fixture at right tackle, where he's allowed only 3 sacks and 5 quarterback hits in the 2022-23 season, demonstrating elite pass protection. His ability to shut down some of the league's best pass rushers makes him a must-have for any contending team. Not just that, Howard is recognized as the 2023 Black College Football Pro Player of the Year, a testament to his dominance and leadership from a unique background that NFL teams highly respect. His contract situation. It's a gold mine for the Texans and a perfect fit for the 49ers. In July 2023, Howard signed a 3-year, $56 million extension, a deal that guarantees $36.5 million and positions him among the top 5 right tackles in the league in terms of annual salary. That's an eye-waterer, and considering his age, health, and proven production, Howard is a valuable trade chip capable of commanding significant draft capital and assets in a swap. Why would San Francisco want him so badly? Because they need an anchor. Their offensive line, while still formidable, has shown vulnerability in recent years. The loss of Alex Mack, injuries to Williams, and inconsistent play across the board have left Shanahan seeking a reliable, game-changing presence. Howard's versatility, durability when healthy, and elite blocking ability make him the perfect piece to protect C.J. Stroud or Brock Purdy, and to finally get the running game back to the elite level that fans have come to expect. But it's not just about the talent. Behind the scenes, NFL insiders are praising Howard as a perfect fit for the 49ers scheme. A scheme that relies on agile, intelligent linemen who can adapt quickly and open lanes for Christian McCaffrey and the emerging receiving core. His ability to execute zone runs as well as power blocking schemes aligns perfectly with Shanahan's offensive philosophy. The whispers in league circles say the Texans are open to moving Howard, especially if the right offer materializes. And get this, the NFL's top authority sources have already begun whispering about how this move could reshape the NFC. Imagine Howard lining up opposite the Seahawks pass rush or anchoring the line against the Rams and Cardinals. The impact. Catastrophic for their rivals and catastrophic for anyone standing in the way of the NFC's renewed dominance. Now, let's look behind the curtain. The negotiations are fierce. Rumors are swirling about rival teams trying to swoop in, throwing offers to Houston's front office in hopes of snagging Howard. But the Texans' GM, known as a genius in the shadows, is meticulously working out the details, draft picks, future compensations, and even troubling clauses. Insiders reveal that Houston might be demanding multiple high-value picks, perhaps a first-rounder plus a future conditional asset, plus some solid NFL players to balance the deal. They want maximum value, the kind that only a franchise with top-tier ambition can secure. Sources close to the Texans say the team's management is absolutely laser-focused on acquiring draft capital that can fuel their rebuild, and Howard, at his peak, is the linchpin for that plan. And it's not just about his current talent. The league whispers that the Texans see Howard as a cornerstone for their future, and if they can land a deal that includes a first-round pick and a key player or two, it's game on. And the emotional reaction, it's wild. The Texans, coaching staff, players, and even fans are already feeling the tremors of this potential seismic shift. If this trade goes through, Howard's move to the 49ers would be celebrated as one of the smartest, most shrewd moves of this decade. Think about Shanahan finally getting a true, elite right tackle, a player capable of transforming the offensive line into a fortress. The coaching staff is reportedly ecstatic. The locker room is already buzzing. Think about how this would bolster their Super Bowl aspirations. And the financial side. The deal's structure is as complex as it is strategic. The trade would likely involve a combination of draft picks, compensatory picks, and possibly an NFL-ready player that fits the 49ers scheme. The cap implications, they're massive but manageable. Howard's $18.66 million annual salary is a steep price, but with the 49ers, excellent cap management and potential releases or restructures, they're eyeing next season as their window of opportunity. It's a chess match of the highest order, with both sides weighing every move. Compare this to past blockbuster NFL trades like the Rams trading for Jalen Ramsey, or the Eagles acquiring A.J. Brown, moves that instantly changed team trajectories. This Howard to 49ers deal, it's on that level if not bigger. It's about creating a new dynasty, reasserting NFC dominance, and finally proving everyone wrong. In conclusion, what I'm revealing to you today isn't just a rumor, it's a wave of reality crashing on the league. The next 48 hours will be critical. You need to be paying close attention, because this deal, this shift, could transform everything we know about NFL powerhouses. The 49ers are about to rewrite history with one bold move. And hey, if this happens, you'll want to say you saw it here first. Don't forget to like, subscribe, smash that bell so you're always ahead of the game. Because in the NFL, the only thing that's certain is that the game is about to change. Big things are coming, and when they do, you'll know exactly where you were when you heard the truth first. Be ready, because this is just the beginning. The NFL insiders are talking, and trust me, what's coming next is going to blow your mind. This is the end of the calm. The storm is here. Stay tuned.